times must I tell you? Well, you can't say that. Oh, look at that. We're live. Welcome, everybody, to the StarCrossed Gamers podcast. I am Johnny, a writer, a podcaster, as you can tell, and a weeb, according to Baron.
Wow.
And as always, I am joined by Baron, who is a bigger weeb than I, uh,
Wow.
a communications director, and bad at Lost Ark? Question mark? I
That
watched the on-screen footage to make the conclusion for yourself. But
yeah.
Baron, how you doing?
I was doing a lot better until, I had to quote a infamous phrase, E2 Johnny. Um and it's okay. The knife in my back hurts. My Lost Ark skills are top tier, primo. I will be the very best.
I mean,
Uh
we can duel again.
you know what? Funny enough, Johnny set me up. Okay, so guys, let me first off, welcome to StarCrossed Gamers. Thank you
Of
so
course.
much. We're not going to be talking about Battlestar Galactica, but we
You
it's
fell
an
for
office
the
joke.
clickbait, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to do it because it felt like an office joke. It was like Lost Ark, Book of Boba Fett, and more, and I was like, and Battlestar Galactica. That's why we got to where we got to and how we ended up where we ended up. But
That's right. If I wanted to put and more with a question mark. So if
super
you got
clickbaity.
clickbaited with Battlestar Galactica, hashtag blame Baron.
Yeah,
There's a lot of bees roaming around.
yeah, blame Baron, Battlestar
Battlestar
Galactica,
Galactica, Book of Boba.
Boba, the fit, dude. When it's funny because now that when I think of Boba, I think of like Boba.
Like
Uh,
Dad Bod Boba.
yeah, like give me some Boba, or I think of
Oh,
yeah, and I probably spelled his name all wrong, but it's all good. Johnny didn't correct me, so I must have did it right.
no,
Um,
you did good.
you did good, son. You did good. But look, guys. So we've been gone for about 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, there was a 2 week hiatus, a 3 week hiatus for Baron. I was able to
Oh
drag Dallas
yeah.
on a couple weeks back,
Oh, I forgot
thankfully.
about that. I totally was like disappeared on you guys, and unexpected. It's not Skull. Oh, my bad, Mini Yeti. What's up, Ovis? So we had Super Bowl, and I believe I had some family stuff to take care of a couple weeks back. Um, Real life always comes first, kinda, unless we get to go straight isekai and go dive into a full dive tech game. Then it's just a matter of like gaming got in the way. I'm gonna
Gaming gets in the way.
gaming gets in the way. But no,
All
but
right.
folks, so as you can see here, I am okayly, that's not really a real word, but I'm playing Lost Ark. Johnny left me hanging because he's completely addicted to the game and totally didn't tell me he was addicted to the game.
Gentlemen.
That's right. Look at who I brought. It was a surprise to
Oh.
even Baron. I brought myself a friend, and not just any friend, one of my best friends. Ladies and
Hey.
gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Doja.
What's good, fellas? B Diddy?
Old head thump you on the forehead.
Yes, sir. All day, every day.
I,
What's good with y'all?
I don't know how Johnny pulled this off, guys.
Oh,
Because
me and Johnny talk, bro. See?
hey
That's
no,
right. I
hey
mean,
no. So what's so great about this is I thought I was getting a call on my end, and I was like, holy crap! I was just about to message Johnny like, hey, kiddo's calling, let him know. But I didn't know I was completely set up. Thank God I
Yeah,
didn't
you
say
were.
nothing too spicy about this guy.
Hey,
I
I'm
know.
used to it, bro. It wouldn't be surprising.
That's right. So, I had a feeling I may not make this episode, but I did. But I had myself an ace in the hole. But now I played it on the table.
Hey,
There it
you
is.
know what? I like this. I like Mini Yeti surprise guest. Now I
That's
get the
right.
and more thing. Now
That's
I
right.
totally the and more because you were pushing that. You were pretty adamant about it. And I
Yeah,
was
it
like
needs to
something.
be and more.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on here? So Mr. Doja is the official. He's our Battlestar Galactica. Um,
That's right.
but Mr. Doja, go
Yes,
ahead
sir.
and let these folks know a little bit about you and who you are and what you got going.
Well, as the gentleman has mentioned, and just a heads up, they will refer to me as Kiddo throughout the
Yeah.
stream 9 times out of 10 because that's a whole different situation. But yeah, so again, Mr. Doja, California, old head, OG. I am a current hip hop artist signed to Grim Reality Entertainment.
Yup.
Um,
On
as
tour.
I told the gentleman recently that I just officially signed on that dotted line, so I'm in there like swimwear, you know.
Yeah.
um, just released my latest single this past Friday with a big legion from Corona, and then JP the Hustler, who owns the label. Dropped another single weekend before with my buddy from Australia, Evan the Evolve. So it's available on all your favorite streaming sites, even on YouTube. Since we're already here, y'all can hop over after the stream and check it out.
And Kiddo,
Um,
if you get a chance, look, I'm already calling Kiddo. Make sure to drop all your links and no pause, full steam ahead. So the folks can know where to find you at, and I'll make sure to add it into the description.
okay, no
Um,
doubt.
yeah. But no, so outside of music, going on tour for the second time in what, 6 months?
Third time
Third time in six
in
months.
6 months, yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But
Oh,
this
we'll
one is an
definitely.
actual tour. The other two were shows out of state. This is a 9-day stint, 7 cities, 5 states. So yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. See, man, look, what I gotta ask just so we can stay semi on track because I love hearing this story. What games are you going to be bringing on this road trip, on this tour?
dude, I am officially about to go cop me another Switch because they have Paper Mario on the Switch now.
See,
Oh,
I love that game. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
nerd. No.
Yes, sir. Nintendo 64, bro. Hey, when I was when I was stranded in Virginia, through my first stint as a husband, I worked graveyard. So in the daytime, I was on by myself. So I played Paper Mario from the time I woke up till it's time to go to work. And when I beat it, I was like, oh crap, I beat it because I played it so much. I was just used to. That was just a part of my routine. So Paper Mario is that is my all time favorite game.
See, man, okay. You know which one I loved on what Mario game I absolutely loved on the 64? It was the Yoshi. What was the Yoshi
So
story?
Yoshi's Island.
Or no. Wait, not Yoshi Island. It was I want to say it was Yoshi's story. I could be completely wrong. Uh look, y'all go ahead
Hold
talk.
on, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, research. We do our research here, but I want to say it was called Yoshi's Story. And I used to repeat the level over and over where you start off riding the leaf and you ride the leaf like a surfboard.
Yeah, Yoshi story. You're right.
Yep. Bro, I was
1997.
I was hooked on just that moment. I would legit see. I'm a weirdo. There's certain things. This is why another reason tactical turn-based RPGs are a huge part of my gaming library and why I play so much of them is because it's that feeling of repetition without feeling repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
And I like for example when I think of music, I can listen to a song on repeat for hours on end.
Yep.
And it's not a problem to me. It's I could eat the same food over and over. And as you guys know, I've been on a dim sum craze. I had dim sum again today. So I was just telling Fame and Johnny I had dim sum probably like 6 times in the last 2 weeks.
the dim sum daily diet.
Yeah, the dim sum daily diet. You get some dim sum, but I am hooked.
Dim sum. I like that.
Bro, I'm so hooked. You can get that and dim sum. Hey, if I opened up some type of soul food dim sum mix spot, that's what I would call it. I would call it, and then some. Ooh. Y'all don't take my idea.
Already.
Oh no, I'm jacking. That's my idea now.
Hey, tell me that would be a dope food truck, bro.
It would.
It can be a franchise.
Hey, we can make it happen. Level 1 gaming food places incorporated.
Level 1 food.
Oh yeah, that's Johnny's thing right now. He's calling everything level 1.
We can call it level 1 and dim sum.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying? The noodle works sometimes, bro.
Man,
That's right.
Bro. Okay, too much about food.
Yeah,
Well, Mario,
Mario,
Yoshi.
let's not get people
about
hungry.
Food. Come on now.
Man, hey, I had the barbecue pork buns. I had the piggy buns with the custard, and then I had oh man, look, roast
pig butt,
big butt on it, full
roasted
pot.
pig butt.
And then what else did I have? The pork shrimp dumplings, bruh.
To die for.
With a little plum sauce or a little oyster sauce, a little soy.
Oh, that's where you lose me.
Yeah. Oh, you don't do any of the sauces?
Not oyster sauce.
Well,
Oyster sauce.
Yeah, oyster sauce.
Oyster sauce.
But look,
you dip it in ranch. Maybe a little ketchup if you're feeling.
Oh my god,
dude!
And
if you don't
now
have the hot sauce with your Asian cuisine, you're not doing it right.
Oh, that chili oil, bro. Oh.
I'm gonna have you over here, Homer Simpson, drooling in a minute,
bruh. But no, hey, hey, Mini Yeti, you keep Fame's feet to the fire, 100%. Where's Skull? The community has been asking for it. The streets need it.
Oh gosh, from what reports I'm hearing from the stuff
Coming
Mr. Fame's doing, there is a lot of Skull, but not the Skull.
You know what's funny? That could be like chopped up and taken in so many different ways because it depends on who you're talking to.
It's a completely above board, family friendly context. Okay.
Yeah, it just depends on where you're at in life. But look, Lost Ark, kiddo, have you played it?
No, I have not, but I've been watching plenty of game streamers, including you, play this game. I've watched who's our boy? Fame play it. He's been playing it, right?
No, Fame. Ooh, Fame, you've been sneaking and playing Lost Ark.
How could you?
The lies.
I could have swore I watched one of his streams and he was playing Lost Ark.
It was probably just me, the other big African.
No, I believe it was Fame.
Was I wearing a headband and trying to disguise myself?
No. You got a little more melanin in that brother. You know what I'm saying? I can tell the difference.
Oh gosh.
So I'm just, stating the obvious.
Yeah, that's what Fame been playing. He been running around with Big Purr.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I do everything in my power to ask him about Edge of Eternity because I'm like, you be enjoying the Edge of Eternity because I know he gonna bring up Big Purr.
Right.
And it
But come on now, who wouldn't bring up Big Purr?
Big Purr.
It's like a digital treasure.
Hey, we gotta crop his face. We gotta have him like on Titanic, like riding on top of Big Purr.
That'll be a fine addition to our stupid thumbnails.
Oh yeah, we go out of our way to make thumbnails to get Fame to fire us. He just never does.
That's because you guys are entertaining. It's like every job has those employees. You're like, I hate the fact that they're here, but this 8-hour shift is so worth it because of I know they're going to do something exciting.
That's us.
We don't know what it is, what it means, but it's provocative.
Exactly. It's provocative. There you go.
It gets the people going.
Why is it whenever there's trouble, there's you two always walking around?
Exactly. You're like, who unplugged the time clock? Where's Barry?
Where's been? Oh, bro. I remember at my old office, I like showed the people how to keep their green light green so that they can like go about their day and do what they wanted to do when they weren't wanting to sit at their desk and look busy. I was like, you can just set the timer here. They was like, you could do that. I was like, no, you're not supposed to, but you can. Or whenever they're trying to get out of work, they always ask me like, Baron, tell them something, speak, say something. I'm like, but ooh, Capcom countdown timer in 2 hours. Any thoughts? That's actually a good point. And we probably would have talked more about this next week after it happened. And I know we're gonna talk about it for sure during Double XP next Wednesday, which all you guys should make sure to be there. Wow, look at me just turning on the business app. This is why I get away with BSing so much.
He's a hard worker.
Yeah, well, I play even harder. But I personally hope that we're getting Dragon's Dogma 2. Now, for those who don't know, Dragon's Dogma was I want to say it was a closer blend of it was the first Dark Souls open world game. Not as difficult, but I would say if you can't wait for some form of Elden Ring, I would say go play this to get an idea of that difficulty in an open world scale where you are far away, like it takes forever to get anywhere. Whether you're running around at night or at day makes a difference. When it's dark, it is truly dark. You can get beat up by regular creatures as well as bosses. There's clear direction and there's a mini map. That's where a lot of it differs. But I'm not doing the game any justice by comparing it to Elden Ring, because it stands alone on its own. It stands on its own as something truly special that I recommend if you're an action RPG fan to go play. But ooh, Dino Crisis. Ooh wee.
So in the midst of that game, you can be walking through the darkness and get jumped by a gaggle of squirrels.
Wolves. It'll be wolves, or you'll be walking in a certain part of the world, and all of a sudden the undead will start ganking you.
So a gaggle of ghouls.
Ghastly ghouls.
A gaggle of ghastly ghouls. There it is. Triple G, baby.
Now,
Man,
Dino,
we are just rolling nothing but sixes this evening.
Bro, I'm telling you, we're hitting.
Straight shooter, baby.
Alvin and the Chipmunks beating you up. That's
exactly.
They come out and do a dance and then stomp on you.
Exactly.
Now it's time for our final number. But no, like you'll be walking around the world and all of a sudden you'll come across a troll or a not a hippogriff. What are the creatures called? Wow, I'm really ashamed of myself. A lion's head, snake tail, chimera. You'll come across chimeras. Griffins. Now, what's crazy about the bigger boss battles, what makes this game really stand out, is there's an element of climbing on the bosses and attacking weak points. So you can, like, let's say you're running around with somebody and they have the shield launch ability, and then you have the wind jump ability. You could combine those, and the Griffin will be flying in the air, and somebody can launch you into the air to grab onto the Griffin and then like stab up its wings or climb up and hit it in the head to get critical damage to make it come back down to the ground and then fight it on the ground. It's a truly special game that I know a lot of people have not played. And last time I seen it, it was on sale for like $8.
Is it PC only?
PC, console, Switch. I own it like 3 different ways. I bought it on the Switch as well.
You're an electronic whore.
Yeah, oh man, all the way. It's really advanced for its time. That's the point I'm trying to like. I'm really trying to make clear, and it's something you got to see for yourself. And maybe I can stream it when I finally beat Dark Souls 2. Because I still need to complete that on stream. Because my furthest run ever in the game has been since I've been streaming it with level 1. Which it's been a while since I played it because of all the plethora of other games that we ended up having to review and all that other fun stuff. Highly doubt I'll beat it before Elden Ring, but it is something that's on my plate. Like I'm eating on stream right now. Speaking of plates,
All right. Even
I have a
more
question.
fuel for the fire.
talk to me.
What is that game? I saw the trailer for it earlier where you can ride like robotic dinosaurs and stuff.
Oh, are you talking about
Horizon
oh
Forbidden West.
It's like a part 2 to original game.
yeah, Horizon Forbidden West. Johnny was right.
Oh, that's okay. That's what it is.
That
Yeah,
came
it's
that
lighting the internet on fire.
yeah.
It looks like a fun game.
Oh yeah. Have you played the first one?
No.
See, I played the first one, but this was around the time something came out and they kind of took me away from it.
It reminds me of Monster Hunter to a point. The graphics for one.
I was
And
going to say
then-
it
I can
is
see
not
that.
like Monster Hunter.
Oh, I definitely
Yeah.
know that. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
just the
yeah.
graphics, the cinematics of it, like the cutscenes more so than the actual game.
That I can see why somebody would say that. Like I can see how you came to that. It's something I definitely recommend you play. I have not completed it, and that's why I'm not itching to play Horizon Forbidden West because I haven't finished the first one. Funny enough, I bought the game. I bought the collector's edition of the first one, and then I ended up giving it to Travis, to T Jones, Silent Assassin. And then I ended up buying it again so I could play it. And then there was a oh, thank you, Master Sith. Appreciate it, man. Welcome, everybody. There was something else that happened. All the DLC came out. The Frozen Wildlands. I forgot the name. Excuse me if I'm butchering it. But it was cheaper to buy the physical complete edition of.
Oh, Lady Yeti, I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Oh yeah, you really missed out. But we'll talk about that in a second. It was cheaper to buy the physical version of the complete game with all the DLC than it was to just buy the DLC. So I ended up buying the game again. Like it was just one of those situations. I was like, dude, it was like $10 during a Black Friday or something to get the complete game with all the fixins. So I just went and bought that. But Monster Hunter, Johnny, have you played? Did you ever get into Monster Hunter?
I never played it myself. I only watched you guys play it.
And we played a lot of it.
Yes, a whole lot.
We played a lot.
I actually jumped back into it a couple of months ago.
Ooh. How did it feel?
It was, yeah. I have to relearn everything.
There was so much we used to do, bro.
It is, but it's not the same game. It is not the same game. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's better. I didn't have enough patience to relearn everything. So same thing with freaking Warframe.
Ah, okay.
That game is completely different now too. I don't even get it.
Remember, we had
It's
to
not
start.
your father's Warframe?
No, it's not.
I had to start over with Warframe because I originally played it on my Xbox. And at the time, this was before the big, and that's funny because it rolls into free to play games. After the big update where I believe they let you, no, I don't know if you can merge accounts. There was something that happened recently, like a big update, and they made it to where, and I don't know why I ended up playing on PC. I don't know if it was to run with Dallas. Or it was to run with Dallas. Yeah, shout out to Dallas, man. We wanted to run, and I was like, all right, I'll boot it up and start over. And then I ended up linking my Amazon Prime account to where I can get a bunch of the different free Prime Primes, the Prime 10-Os.
I still get them when I don't even play the game.
Oh yeah, oh me too. Oh, I don't miss on none of my. I even get the free drops for games I don't play, but I have an account for. Because I'm not missing nothing. Like,
You're gonna come back max level and you're gonna love it.
bro, I think I have like 3 suits, which are the Tenno outfits. Those are the machines without spoiling the story of Warframe, because yes, there's a story for Warframe. It's actually a pretty deep lore, but I don't pay too much attention to it, but I don't want to be the guy to spoil it. You have a bunch of different suits, and each suit has a story and background and abilities, and we actually got pretty deep into it, kiddo, on this last run. Like we were running different Tennos like that work better for teams. We really now we didn't build the dojo up like we built Bushido Brown. That was we had a full dojo. Like, oh my gosh, we had a bunch of different weapons researched. We had multiple stories. We built a lot. We put a lot of time into that dojo. We used to play a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Oh man, and you know what? It was during that dead period when the last gen first came up, and there wasn't much games out.
Yeah,
that's what that was.
Yeah.
A question about the dojo.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've heard about this infamous. I'm sorry, not infamous. This famous dojo, and I just have to ask: did you have to ring the gong before you go from the dojo? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Oh man,
it's like it's never a dull time with Johnny.
No, never.
Yeah,
what is the dojo? Okay, so for those who don't know, Warframe, it has a mixture of martial arts and space and intergalactic war. Like the dojo is literally your stronghold.
It's a guild hall.
It's a guild hall. There you go. Yeah, it's a guild hall. So you create a guild, and you have to in order to get to it into your own dojo, you have to first have are they called guilds?
No, they're called
clans. Are they clans?
I think they're clans.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds right. It fits within the lore. So you create a clan, and then you guys meet up in a dojo, and Warframe is definitely going along the lines of free to play. A great free to play. In my opinion, Warframe has one of the best free to play models. Lost Ark is actually getting up there because I'm having a lot of fun, and I don't feel the urge to spend money. Like Lost Ark has not at this point. There's not been a thing I've came across yet that made me be like, man, I might have to put a couple bucks into this.
Yeah.
Have you, Johnny? Because you're actually a lot further along than I am in the game, because Johnny plays without his friends. But
because they're not at my level, and the game doesn't want us playing along together because you can't contribute to each other's quests, which is a very fun system.
Yeah,
a bit of level privilege here.
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
Well, hey, I mean, get good scrub. There's only 10 levels between us. You just gotta complete Lutara.
Look,
and this is the reason why I don't jump into. I watch you guys play, because I got jump in the game at level 1. You guys are level 159,612. We'll carry you, kiddo. No, I don't want to play level 45 right now. I want to start at level 1.
And you know what?
Segue.
If you know what, maybe I'll make a whole new character just for when we played, kiddo.
I got it. I don't have the PC cojones as you guys have to play these games you guys play.
Ain't it crazy that there's an entire generation of graphics cards ahead of what we have?
I mean, I'm not surprised at all. But have fun trying to get your hands on one.
Yeah, that's another reason why I went the route I went. And I'm like, I had the option to either purchase a gaming PC or get a PC for my music. And I was like, I'm not going to be gaming as often as I'm going to be making music. So I had to go with it. But at the same time, I kind of like if I would have, because I ended up, like when I started school, I ended up getting a PC. So I was like, I should have just bought the gaming one and I'd be in a whole different situation right now. Because those, like you said, graphics cards and everything else is so hard to come by right now.
Yeah.
As soon as we needed them most, they vanished.
Exactly. When fries disappeared, Lord Jesus.
Oh yeah, the one right off the 60.
Man, no, I used to go to the one in LA. My brother used to take me, we used to go to that one, and it was a spot in the back that always had anything you were looking for because nobody went back there.
I got you. But you know what? Right? Rip fries. But what tripped me out is
I'm gonna get back in the road.
Okay. But no, Road Company, right? That one I felt like I had to put a little money into, but I got lucky and didn't actually have to do it because of me being subscribed to everything under the sun. They gave me like points or whatever. I would be really mad to be locked into certain characters and seeing all the different characters people run in Road Company. Like if I was just to jump in right now and not have a account created, not have access to all the characters, I'd feel FOMO. I would all of a sudden get killed by Chalk, who I thought I put down, but he ends up respawning. And I'd be like, how does he do that? Well, he's the only one that can do that. Well, how do I unlock him? Well, you gotta play for about like 30 hours worth of in-game matches, and then you'll have enough. I'm really exaggerating. It's not that bad, but
all of the games in that genre do that though.
No,
Apex, all of them,
and that's true, right? Like I don't play Apex because I'm just trash, and I'm not gonna do that to myself. Exactly. I ran Apex like 2 or 3 times, and I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. That I feel like if you're gonna play games like Apex, Warzone, any like first person shooter, more so, not even so much Fortnite, because funny enough, I did all right last time I played Fortnite. I just jumped in. Just like with Road Company, I tend to do a lot better than if I picked up any other type of shooter game. But when it comes to first person shooters, I feel like you have to invest time into that game.
You know what I've realized, especially with Warzone, and I've noticed this with people who I've come across that play in tournaments. The reason why they get as good as they get is because they play multiplayer.
Yes.
And they play core. Hardcore is not a lot of people, well, if you don't play hardcore, you know that. No. If you play core, you get more of an experience as you would get in Warzone as far as depleted
time
shields and all that.
Yeah.
Time to kill, yeah. ADS and the whole nine. But what like me and E, we play multiplayer on a regular basis. And what we come to realize is that the old gen, like I have an Xbox One, the old gen, Xbox One, PS4, they're starting to play Apple. And what I mean by that is they're purposely making these old gen consoles not perform as well as they should in order to make you buy a new one.
Allegedly.
So, and the reason why I say that is because in a game we played yesterday.
Okay, talk to me.
It was like, because you know how you can, which I think is dumb, but you can turn off crossplay. I think that's dumb, but whatever. But anyway, so we were in a lobby and it was only one PC player in the lobby. Everybody else had Xbox One, Series X or S. They had the next gen Xboxes because the symbol is different. It looks like the tower.
And then so PC, they really try to make y'all stand out so people can.
Yeah, you stand out completely. PlayStation, I'm telling you. And again, I don't know if it's just on the old gen's side or if it's on everybody's side. But the PC players, mouse and keyboard has a symbol. PC players with controller have a symbol. Xbox has a symbol. One X. PlayStation 4 has a symbol, and then PlayStation 5 has a symbol. Everybody has their own symbol, so you know who you're playing with.
Boot this man.
So we were in a match with one PC player. It was a whole bunch of us Xbox players, Xbox One players, and then it was like 6 people with the newer gen, next gen Xbox Ones or Xboxes. So when the match was over, you can hear everybody in chat complaining about the lag, but it was only the Xbox players. All 6 of us had the same issue during the whole game. with lag. Nobody else had that problem. I'm like, it's an issue. It makes it like, damn, I need to go buy me an Xbox now. But then now that they're plentiful, but GameStop only sells them in bundles. You can't buy just a console.
Yeah, I'm glad I got in before they forced the bundles.
I'm like,
now it's gonna cost. I think the low end price is like $650, $700.
$700 for a bundle, and it comes with just the games, a console, a controller, and games. It's not even an extra controller.
Oof.
So I'm like, and it's not even games I want to freaking play. I don't play Madden.
So Mr. Doja right now is talking about his grand time with Call of Duty. Which Call of Duty are you playing?
Vanguard.
I'm gonna say this. I didn't touch Vanguard. I don't think I even played the last Black Ops. What was before Vanguard?
Cold War.
I played Cold War. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. I played a lot of Cold War.
Modern Warfare 2 is next though.
Oh Lord.
Yes, sir.
They keep trying to pull me back in. No.
How dare you stand where he once stood?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Once I became bougie with my Series X, I completely understand why Fame used to like shun me when we'd be running games together. That load time. Let me tell you how real, and I've said it a bunch of times. That load time on my Series X in comparison to what it used to be is so dramatic that I refuse to play my PS4. I have so many games that I need to finish that I'm not touching until I get a PS5.
Listen and listen well. Anytime I join a game and I'm already dead 5 freaking times before my screen even goes to black, tells you something. I'm like, how am I 0-5 and I haven't touched the trigger yet?
Hey, kiddo saying they lag switching at headquarters to force people to buy.
I'm like, I haven't. And look, and he is over there like, man, I got 5 kills already. I'm like, dude, my screen is still black.
Hey. This is where they spawn the OG Xbox people. They only get to spawn in these 2 places.
So and they spawn you right on top. The enemy is just sitting there waiting for you to come back again.
Shame
Shame
them. Oh God.
He's AFK.
But he doesn't know it. Hey, but I'll tell you what though. Refresh rates matter.
I'm saying.
That is a very real thing. I remember a friend of mine at work, he ended up he used to play a lot of Grand Theft Auto Online back when I think it was just regular GTA Online and Call of Duty. And I told him, I was like, when you go to this hotel we were going to for a work trip, I was like, watch the difference in how you're gonna think you're playing better. You're not playing better. You're playing the same, but you can just see and things pop up better and clearer. So your time your time to engage is shortened. I'm using all the wrong terms here. Somebody correct me with the right terms. But if I can see you faster, that means I can shoot at you faster.
Yep.
And that's just a technology issue. Just like when I played certain games on PC versus when I played on console. It makes all the difference. So much so that my PS4 has not been turned on since I got my Series X.
Dude, I was in here
the
other day sounding like my 14-year-old son. He's hacking, excited. He was like, he said, wait until when the game is over and see the person that you claim is hacking, see what kind of system he's playing on. And all of them were on the Series X. He was like, they have a faster Xbox, bro. That's all it is.
That's all it is, man.
Nobody's cheating.
It makes all the difference. Bro, shout out to Gold Chain Gamers, because Sincere was clowning about it. He was like, first off, he was like, if I'm running with a higher end TV, a newer console, with all the proper plugins, this and that, and you're running on, and then Lord forbid you're running on Wi-Fi. All of it. Okay, God, all of these things matter. Like
What up,
all
Dallas?
of these things. Oh, look, Baron needs to play Sifu. Yeah, I'll play it when I get a PS5. I don't even want to buy it on PC because it'll get lost in my eternal backlog.
Oh, finish your thought. I have something to say about the PS5 in a minute. Go ahead.
Oh, and Skull. Yeah, I do got to play Skull. I have it installed, so that's something I definitely need to run. But yeah, and at this point now, being 2 years in with this current generation, I'm a firm believer that PlayStation 5 is gonna announce. Of course, I don't know for sure, but I just believe they're gonna announce a console refresh pretty soon.
I think me and Eric was talking about that. I think Xbox is about to do the same thing.
Let me see. It's not graphically. Wait, let me switch. He was like, "It's not graphically John Blaze enough to wait for the P." Yeah, I get you, but that load time, bro, I'm not doing that to myself. I'm being real with you. I have become bougie. And it's funny. It's so bad. I can tell when we have somebody who's not on PC or is not on PC or Series X when we're gaming. Like when we're playing Halo.
Oh yeah.
We could immediately tell. I'm like, oh, somebody got an OG Xbox. You can tell.
And it's not even the OG Xbox. The Xbox. Oh my god, that's the part that kills me. Oh, you on OG Xbox?
Bougie
No.
J67. Yeah, bro. I'm full bougie now.
Bougie J bacon. Bougie bacon.
Bougie bacon. Bro. Hey man. Pork butt. No. Ooh, Ollie Ollie World. That game did look dope. I think you get to create your character in Ollie Ollie World, right? I want to.
What I was going to say,
cool.
B?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So I was watching it's this gaming thing on freaking. They have a show, but they got a channel anyway. This gaming show that I watch on freaking Snapchat.
Got you.
But they have, and this is why I agree with you there about the rollout of another PS5 is because they have all the PS5 games now that are backwards that are PS4 or PS5.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy them on PS4 within the next month or so, you get the free upgrade to PS5 version.
Yeah, that they did just do that with Horizon. They just did that with what else did they? Yeah. Keep going. I'm sorry.
So it's the games that's already out. And then you can do it for the games that's coming out in the next month or so. You just can't preload the PS5 version until the game comes out. But after that, after these March games, you have to pay $10 in order to upgrade from PS4 to PS5. But PS4 games are $59. The PS5 games are $69.
Yeah.
So it's like you're still. So do you pay the $10 now? Or do you pay the $10 later?
Real talk, man. That's a whole. Oh god. When I think about that, and we got people who we talk to who work on games, and you know, if there's any, what up everybody? Thank you guys for all showing up and hanging out with us. If there's any devs out there, let us know. But for me, and my stance on it, with most technology, when it gets better, things usually get cheaper for the consumer. It usually becomes yeah, but it when I say this, okay, prime example. Prime example. Was it Unreal Engine? What was it called? Real Human or Real Life? I forget the term of it. Where they showed that you could do mocap from home, motion capture from home.
Oh yeah, it is Unreal Engine.
It's Unreal Engine, and we all know a majority of the games we enjoy are made in Unreal Engine. So now that you're telling me that there's a program that'll allow me to motion cap from home, now I'm not trying to belittle what people are doing, not at all, but you just showed me that a major program that is used on a lot of games I play just added in a feature to where you can mocap from home without any special nodes, any extra equipment. It's all built into the program, from what I understand and what I gathered. I'm not a professional. I'm not a developer. I'm just calling it like I see it. So for you to turn around and tell me It's just so expensive and it's so much harder these days, and the cost. I was like, but I just watched the most spoke about engine that a large portion of people use. They just cut out a whole like team of like 5 or 6 people for motion cap.
Well,
Like,
you see why that is though. Unreal Engine. I see. Time to put on my
yeah, do it.
tinfoil crown.
Go for it.
Unreal Engine is trying to put itself out there as much as it can, much like many politicians as well as people of the night, because what they're
People
gonna
of the
do,
night. Oh,
Yes,
listen to me,
Streetwalkers.
they're gonna do it. Don't call me crazy. They're they're putting themselves as many places as they can, because as soon as they put out the right update, when they're satisfied with as many games on their engine as they can, bam, lock you right out of your own game. And if they don't get a 75% cut on all future revenue, you never get your game again.
oh,
Damn them.
so are you saying the new mocap feature is allegedly a honeypot situation?
Well, the whole thing has been honeypotting for like as long as it's been out. It's the digital Order 66. You're calling me crazy now, but I know it's coming.
He said, "Oh, this game looks successful.
Digital Order 66.
Activate the order." He's like,
The order.
issue the order."
Like,
Hey, look,
it's
and once
time.
again, I'm not a developer. I've never developed a game. But I will say this: with most technology, of course, in the initial phases, it's super expensive. Like, you know what I love, kiddo?
Yeah.
What I absolutely love? I love when older gamers bring up, I used to pay $85 for my cartridge. Yeah, of course. Look at the hardware difference. Look at what was they had to make plastic. They had to make a cartridge and put a big chip and hope that it lasted and didn't get snapped in the process. And then they had to ship it out in these boxes, and then you had to get it from a store. So you had to go through so many different processes in order to get your game out.
It's a cartridge
Now,
manufacturer.
now, let's look at now. You could release your game physical if you want to go that route. You can release it digital. You can put it on PC. You can put it on Mac. You can put it on like. I just watched a game that's been out for a while. When I say a while, it's funny. 6 months is a while now. They just announced a Switch version. Like they were selling on PC. The game was moving on there, and then now they're doing a Switch release of it. And then usually what happens is a couple months after that, they then do other consoles version of it. It's not going to be a big release or anything, but it'll just be available there now. So the accessibility of the games being where they can be sold and the way you can get the games to people has gotten easier.
It's like the crime boss working from the shadows, where it's like, we don't need the publicity, just as long as we're making the dough.
And then another thing, don't get me started on microtransactions. If your game has microtransactions that are like, dude, why are you charging full price?
Only cosmetics, Baron.
Well, let me be more specific. If your game has a battle pass,
oh man,
why wouldn't you? And this is just a bad marketing idea, but how about you charge $10 less? Because think about this: if you charge $10 less up front, and then you charge you make the game pass, the battle pass, $10, you'll make your money back and more, because now they're going to be committed to playing.
Or what we can do is we can charge full price for the game and then put a battle pass on it, because people are still going to pay for it regardless.
Yeah,
so
you
they don't
ain't
need
lying.
to do it cheaper.
You ain't lying.
We eat from their hand.
From their hand.
Oh, Johnny, you're a mogul.
I'm not.
But no, but that's my
Baron
stance on it.
67.
That's why it'll take a lot. Now, I'll tell you this, where I agree, where games may want to boost their price, if you're a one-off experience. If you're a heavy-duty story narrative game with no major online aspect, no real way to put in microtransactions without looking completely crazy, go ahead. Charge your one-off price. Get your money up front. Make your money. I'll agree to that. But
that makes sense.
That makes sense. Like, I can live with that. It's like, hey guys, I don't plan on doing any microtransactions. What you get is what you get. We put a lot of time into this game. We've been working on it for 6 years. Hey, we're gonna charge whatever for this game.
Just like Star Wars Squadrons did.
And you're gonna like it.
And you're gonna love it. But no,
right.
but that
I mean,
I can understand that. Because there's no real plan. Thank you, Armand, for saving us. There's no real plan to make money past the initial sale. Like, boom, that's it. That's all I got. All I got is this one time you buy it. I can kind of
remember the time. Remember the time when you bought a game and that was it,
bro? That hasn't been the case since what, like 2009. But then there's been some special cases where that's happened. Fallen Order. Last of Us 2. Or you can make an Ultra Deluxe edition and make even more money. This is the director's cut. Well, see, my issue with DLC nowadays is the last time I had a DLC that I truly felt was just over the top and I didn't feel like I spent, like, it wasn't stripped from the original game, that I personally have played already, would be like Witcher 3.
Really?
Yeah, because
Witcher series.
Yeah, like you gave me a full game. I felt whole and complete. And then it's like, oh, hey, by the way, here's another 10 to 15 hours.
It is your destiny.
Yeah, get out there. You slay those monsters in that new region. Enjoy yourselves. But no, love Little Nightmares DLC, and that's good. See, I haven't played Little Nightmares. That's just you guys know me, man. Whenever I play anything scary, I call it brown pants gaming.
Man, that Little Nightmares, bro. I can't even watch nobody play that game.
It's gross, man. It makes me itch.
You know what game I did enjoy watching people play? The one with the two little dolls.
Oh, It Takes Two.
It Takes Two. That game looks so fun.
Oh yeah, bro. If you get a chance, you gotta go watch Hugger and Fame playing through it.
On Take Two.
On Take Two, yeah. They
have that one worked.
Yeah, they have a whole playthrough. It's freaking hilarious. Johnny.
Yes.
You have how would you free to play games? In what way would you make them better if you could do anything?
How to make free to play games better?
Yeah.
Well, one approach you could take is modeling yourself based off of the #1 free-to-play game on the market right now.
Oh my god!
Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my
Millions of players worldwide. Constant streams of new content.
Let me contact them and let me get Johnny a job.
Bro, they're missing out because we will look, man.
I actually play Raid now. If you had asked me like this time last year, I didn't play, but now I do, and now I see all that they're talking about. I love Raid Shadow Legends.
This guy fully shielded out. Oh Jesus, we are not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. This is not a sponsored video.
No. But be careful because you can only download for no bundle whatsoever for the next 30 days.
Oh my god, I can't stand Johnny. Guys, look, it's been real. On that note, we're going to call this Mini Yeti, everybody who showed up, Wolf, Kiddo for the surprise visit, or Mr. Doja, I'm sorry. Make sure to drop all your links as well.
I tried to, man. I was trying to drop my link tree, but it didn't work. Follow me on all social media. It's all Mr. Doja.
There you
Don't
go.
be a hater.
Don't be a hater. And everybody, make sure to tweet out what you guys, or let us know in the comments as well, what you guys think is about to happen tonight in the next hour or so for the Capcom event. I still think it's going to be Dragon's Dogma 2, and that's only because I just really hope so. It's my pie in the sky moment. Anything else would be, I just hope it's nothing cheap.
New Dead Rising.
Wait, what?
New Dead Rising. It's been long. It's been dead, fortunately. For so long. Time for the revival.
It would work. They could do it.
It's gonna be another Star Wars game. Watch.
From Capcom?
I don't know.
I was like, what?
I mean, they're being more lax with the license. So
Oh, yeah, because they
technically
don't.
not impossible.
It's not
No,
impossible.
it's gonna be another Capcom versus Street Fighter.
Ooh, if they redo, honestly, I wouldn't even care for a redo. I would just want like a compendium launch. Like, give me all of them in one disc.
Or just make.
What about what's the the fighter game that Capcom does? I don't pay attention to that genre.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Capcom versus SNK, Street Fighter. We can
Street Fighter,
Marvel,
Star Wars, Street Fighter, all the characters.
Oh man, it wouldn't be no fair. Darth Vader would be freaking force choking everybody. It'd be a wrap.
Oh my god!
I will laugh when Rey's the weakest character unintentionally.
Oh my god!
She getting beat spanked by C-3PO.
Oh my god! Hey, could you imagine like they make like Darth Vader a grappling character and he's all suplexing people with the Force? Like he doesn't even really touch them. He just does all the motions though.
You just see his hands sticking out. And people just getting toe up from across the screen.
Oh my gosh. It'd be ridiculous.
Spamming force choke across the map.
Oh man. And lightsaber throw. He's all cutting a Hadouken with the lightsaber. Like, bro, it would not work.
Only if you can do that to Luke though.
Oh jeez.
No.
Like the I am your father ultimate.
Oh my gosh. And then you just see your character falling down the map. No.
They have to do like little cutscenes for the ultimates.
I just hope if it is another Capcom, go back to the old style. I hate the 2D, 3D style. I hate it. I do not like that art style whatsoever. I'm not a big fighter.
By Capcom.
Right? Oh, bro. Too bad you guys should don't stream the Capcom stream. I'm tired. I'm tired, guys. But we'll
yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Johnny.
I was gonna say I could, but I don't know a thing about Capcom nor about streaming. So I mean, it's real two big cons in that idea.
Oh my! It's time to go, guys. It is. It's been real. Thank you. Imagine being tired, bro. You have no idea. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I really appreciate you. Please make sure to hit that follow button if you're on Twitch, and make sure to subscribe to us if you're on YouTube, and get all your gaming news from LV1gaming.com. And Johnny, you got any final words?
I do. I'm so sorry to the audience for completely clickbaiting you. You know, we thought it was only the Battlestar Galactica part. Turns out we clickbaited you for the whole thing.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about like Lost Ark at all.
We should have talked about Boba Fett. That's what I thought we were going to do.
Next week? Question mark?
Next week.
Hashtag wow. No, exclamation point. Wow face.
That's right. Well, you know, we should say next time and not next week. We know how Baron is.
Wow. And on that note, guys, much love. It has been real. See you guys later. Jeez,
we love you guys.